How much would you pay to see your school memories from the first day to the last day
Anything.
with me? Any person I've seen who looks above the age of 75 driving a fucking car is a danger to society.
Right.
A danger.
But why on top of that are then we paying more for insurance?
Okay, yes, sick.
It
I
makes
do not
no
understand
sense.
why me, someone who's 22, who's going to be a sensible driver, get a nice car, has to pay more on my insurance than Betty, who's 80 years old, can barely fucking see and has written off 16 cars. Hello and welcome back to the Bedtime Stories podcast, episode 16.
With your hosts, Callum and Hannah. Whoop
I
whoop.
didn't want to wear these for the podcast.
What, your glasses?
Yeah, because I get all glaring at, don't I?
Oh, darling.
If you didn't know, I wear glasses because I'm blind as a bat.
He is blind as a bat.
I'm so blind.
Hello, guys. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Happy September. It's September right now. Can you believe it?
Jinx, what did you plug? You
No.
can't talk.
No, because
That's going to be a silent podcast. I'm going to be talking to myself. I'm joking. Hannah.
Thank you very much. Okay. Anywho, September. I saw a thing today. 12. No.
Spit out.
It's either 12 or... No, it's 15 weeks till Christmas.
15 weeks.
15 weeks till Christmas.
15 weeks.
Doesn't that make you suddenly get that bit of like, oh... I feel dread and excitement at the same time when it comes up to Christmas.
To be fair, you played a Christmas tune earlier.
It came off my view page,
and
yeah.
It got me so gassed. I don't know why. I was literally gassed. I was like, oh my God, Christmas. Like, it makes you all emotional. You know that Christmas feeling you get? And you're like, oh, like, I'm excited. I'm like a little kid.
It's sad. I don't get that anymore.
You don't get that? I always get it with Christmas.
I feel like Christmas used to be a really amazing thing. Like, you'd be so excited for it. But as I've gotten older, it's just more like I just enjoy having a good day. Like, I'm not. Because Callum gets mega presents. Callum's Christmas.
No. It's not about the presents. It's about the family coming together and like having a couple drinks. Nothing really matters.
Basically, getting drunk, getting presents.
Mate, for 2 weeks, the world is just like it's like a reset.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Everyone's just chilling for 2 weeks. No one's working. Everyone's having a good time.
Everyone's eating chocolate.
And then January hits, and it is the Great Depression. Everyone hates life in January. No money, no happiness. It's the start of a new year.
No money, no family. 16 in the middle of Miami. Sorry, I had to. It was plain.
Is that meant to be a bar?
It is a bar.
Who the hell wrote that?
No money, no family. 16 in the middle of Miami.
That's the worst bar in the world.
Iggy Azalea.
Let's get off of that. How was your week? What have you been up to?
Very good actually. We've just been filming. I've been Callum's personal videographer for the week. So you know what I've been up to this week.
Gotta do something, ain't you?
Oh wow, isn't that nice, Cal? Where's your head gone?
You said that last time. That's the deadest joke. I'm pretty sure I've worn this top a couple times in this pod now, but I don't even care. You didn't say what you've been up to.
Oh, literally just filming, just content.
She has just
content, gymming. We're still going strong.
Still
with the
going
gym.
strong with the
gym. I see absolutely no difference, but it's fine.
How do you not see a difference? You're half the woman you was before.
Me wearing my big hoodie today.
You're half the woman you was before.
No.
Okay. What have I been up to?
Oh God, here we go.
So guys,
it's all I've been hearing about.
Hannah and I have been saying, Callum, you need to get your license. You need to start driving. Yes, I do. Okay, I do. So I went out and I got myself a steering wheel.
Oh God.
Some pedals. And the gear stick.
So rather than getting a real car, Callum decided to get a simulation.
Why would I go out and get a old banger when I can drive around in a Lamborghini or Porsche?
Why would you need an old banger? Just get a normal fucking car. Right. I get driving is expensive now, right? Because I've been in it as well. It's a scam. Driving is a scam.
It is a scam, yeah.
Right? You give DVLA over £1,000 for lessons, for theory tests, for all this crap, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then on top of that, once you finish all the tests and you finally do pass, you then have to buy the car or finance it if you've got good credit. Then you have to insure it. It's too much.
Yeah, it is. There is too much. There's too much you need to pay for cars. I will probably finance my first car because I'm fortunate enough to be in a situation where I can.
The thing is, what bothers me the most though, and I like with financing, it's all fine. But if you're like 17, you can't just go out and finance a car. Like, it's a really, really bad situation. On top of that, trying to do a theory test. Have you seen how difficult a theory test is now?
They're not that difficult. I mean, I passed first time both times.
Right. It took me 3 times. It took me 3 times, yeah?
That's surprising from you.
I passed it in 2018. I obviously, I haven't done anything with it. It expired in lockdown. Another story. So I passed it in 2018. Even back then, it was difficult. I re-downloaded the app the other day.
It's because there's so many new laws coming in.
They want you to know. They want you to have eyes in around your entire head for the theory test now, or for driving tests in general. It's like a 25-point turn. It's like,
Yeah. That is true. That is true. I hope I don't get reversed around the corner or something because I've still not learned. Bear in mind, I've had 20 lessons and I still don't know how to reverse park. Talking about scams, the new ULEZ.
Oh God,
My God. So, what's his name? Khan.
Sadiq Khan, yeah.
Sadiq Khan has implemented a new ULEZ scheme into London, which means just outside Hannah's house around the corner, you have to pay £12.50 to enter the zone. It is the biggest scam in the
Yeah.
fucking world.
I mean, to be fair, it's crap. It's crap.
It
We've got
is
to pay
crap.
for it
What
now.
do you mean, to be fair?
But most cities in Europe do have ULEZ already. You know that?
But they're implementing ULEZ on us, and yet they're still flying to different countries on their private jets.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
don't understand it.
It's true. It's true.
And they're still harvesting oil, using oil and everything else. Like, just fucking chill out. Stop charging us when you're the ones that in reality need to have a reality check and stop flying your jet to fucking... What's the place that's close to London? Manchester from fucking London City.
Wait, what politician do you know is driving a private jet?
Hannah, most politicians use a private jet to get from one country to
Really?
the other. Yeah. Sadiq Khan done it the other day.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
And the Mayor of London done it as well.
Whoa, we're getting a bit political in this
Yeah.
chat today.
Politics and that, you know what I mean?
I'm so glad. 4 years ago, you'd have asked Callum a politics question. He wouldn't have known a... I had to sit there one time. No. I had to sit there one time and explain to him the difference between right wing and left wing. So, like,
Still
the
don't
difference
really know.
between Labour and Conservative.
Still don't really know. But what I will say is fuck politics. I hate speaking about politics, but when I do get into it, I get angry because it just doesn't make sense. It's a massive scam. And talking about cars and all that kind of stuff. Learning is getting expensive because of the whole ULEZ thing. Instructors are now charging students for the ULEZ.
Yes,
You've got a
one of
story.
my sister's friends. I completely forgot about this. One of my
Yeah.
sister's friends, driving instructors. He'd taken her to a lesson one day and said, "Oh, I'm gonna have to start charging you £12.50 a lesson, like extra per lesson." And she didn't really understand it. He said, "Oh, it's this new government rule that I have to do." Anyway, she's told like my sister. My sister's like, "That's ULEZ. £12.50 is ULEZ." She hasn't realised. But then I'm thinking, so he's charging per student per lesson for that, or maybe I don't know if it was for like the whole day he was charging that for. In terms of like he would divide it between how many lessons he had and charge you a percentage of what the ULEZ was that day. But I think that is so cheeky.
No,
Regardless,
if he's upping each lesson by £12.50, he's charging
isn't
ULEZ
that
for each person.
cheeky?
So if he has 10 clients in a day, he's
Yeah.
getting an extra £120.
Best job to have this economy right now, driver instructor. They are
Yeah.
making bread. When I was learning back in like what 2017, 2018, it was £20 a lesson if you did a deal.
Yeah.
It is £33 now
Not
for a
including
manual.
not including ULEZ.
Not including ULEZ if you're in London,
Yeah.
for a manual driving lesson. I can't.
Yeah, I know, it's bad, it is bad. And it's not fair because obviously kids who are like 16, 17 want to start driving. Although I do agree there is too many cars on the roads.
All right, then tell Betty, who's 70, who's never done a highway code or learnt a theory test in her life, to get off the road. Do you know what I mean?
True.
Right, when my dad was first learning how to drive, because I always found this story so baffling. When my dad was first learning how to drive, back in like the 80s in the UK, they gave him the highway code before his lesson. It was a little book. He said it was about 12 pages long. He flicked through it. They told him to read it, flick through it. He got in the car. He drove for 20 minutes, went back to the test centre, passed. That is how
Yeah.
you did your driving test in the 80s. Thinking about the way they do it now, but the people that did their driving test like that, they're still on the road.
I do agree that old people who are above 70 should have to retake a test.
Well, it's not just that. It's not because they're old and incapable. It's just that they don't know the new highway laws as well as the young people do, because we've had to fucking learn it
No, they're
so
incapable.
You
They're
think?
incapable.
You think?
Any person I've seen who looks above the age of 75 driving a fucking car is a danger to society.
Right.
A danger.
But why on top of that are then we paying more for insurance?
Okay, yes, sick.
It
I
makes
do not
no
understand
sense.
why me, someone who's 22, who's going to be a sensible driver, get a nice car, has to pay more on my insurance than Betty, who's 80 years old, can barely fucking see and has written off 16 cars. Any person I've seen who looks above the age of 75 driving a fucking car is a danger to society.
Right.
A danger.
But why on top of that are then we paying more for insurance?
Okay, yes, sick.
It
I
makes
do not
no
understand
sense.
why me, someone who's 22, who's going to be a sensible driver, get a nice car, has to pay more on my insurance than Betty, who's 80 years old, can barely fucking see and has written off 16 cars. Stop sign says stop, you have to stop.
No, you have to stop if there's a danger.
No, if it says stop, you fucking stop.
No, but you know in America, if you're driving down like a highway and there's a stop
We're
sign.
in the UK.
What? That's
We're
what,
in the UK.
Do you know what? Let's not.
She's done it again. You see? I am actually so much smarter
Go on
than
your
you.
fucking driving simulator, mate. Go take a girl out on that.
I will. Because
Imagine,
that driving simulator is the best thing I've ever
imagine
bought.
she's like, "What car you got?" Callum's like, "Porsche GT3
Got
RS."
Porsche GT3 RS,
She
innit?
comes round. She's like, "Oh, where's your car?" He's like, "Right here, babes." Takes her over to the PC.
Yeah, but can we just talk about how I wanted this steering wheel so bad because I'm going to start streaming on YouTube or Twitch, either one. And Hannah was like, Callum, it's a waste of money. Don't get it. Don't get it. Hannah comes upstairs and she spent like an hour playing it before me. She wouldn't even let me on it.
Well, I didn't say that I didn't want to use it. If you were going to buy it, then it's going to be fun.
Excuse me, you said no, it's going to be the biggest waste of money.
Right.
Yeah, you enjoyed playing it so much.
Yeah, that doesn't see. It still might be a waste of money, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to enjoy playing it. If you've bought it, I'm going to fucking play it.
Yeah, but the only reason I bought it is for streaming it. So I'm hoping my streams will get like better.
That's
you know
fair.
what I mean? I'll be streaming like
Yeah.
truck simulator.
Because you're not really like a gamer. I find it really like 'cause people that obviously stream for a living, they literally have to sit at their computer, at their desk for what 16 hours a day sometimes. Some
Mhm.
people. So I think it's really important to have that like
Balance.
yeah.
I've learned this in life. You have to have balance.
Mm.
Before I was all in or nothing, but I've noticed now that if I go all in on one thing, I lose sight of the other thing. For example, filming. I love filming, and as soon as I did start TikTok, I stopped going to the gym. I was filming just constantly, and I lost all size. My anxiety was ridiculous. But then also I got back into the gym. My anxiety's gone. I'm filming still, so I've got balance, gym
Mm.
balance, filming balance, and my social life has taken a bit of a hit at the moment, so I need to find a bit of a balance there. But we will, I think.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I'll find a bit of a balance. The key to life is have balance with everything, otherwise you'll be fucked.
Fact.
Fucked.
Thing is, it's that you've got to find a way to, because with you, Callum can't multitask. He needs
No, I
one thing
can't.
to focus on
Mhm.
for if a day, an hour, a week. That's just what he's like.
Yeah.
Whereas I think maybe it's a male or female thing. I don't know. But whereas me, I can be thinking and doing 3 different things at the same time, and I know I have to complete them. It's just the way I am, but the way you are as well.
But it's like you can listen to a song twice and you know the lyrics.
That's just I don't know how I
I
do
don't
that.
get how you can do that.
Play
but
me the first 3 seconds of a song. I'm gonna fucking know what song it is.
I don't believe you.
Go
Should we
on,
test that theory?
play a song. Play a song right now.
Right, you ready? You said any song.
Oh no, now I'm nervous. Okay,
She
go
said
on.
any song.
Go on.
She said any song. Okay.
Hey, little Portia,
Oh,
I wanna try. You didn't put that on the
I know.
microphone.
Let's go again. Let's go again. Let's go again. Right, hold on. You ready?
Mhm. Go again.
Come on, babe.
Go again.
Come on, you should get this.
I need a couple more seconds.
Come on.
don't-
You
oh,
said
I-
any song. You said any song. You said any song.
Oh, I'm upset now. I don't know.
Okay,
it.
I'll show you. I'll
Is
show
it
you.
coming on my body? Oh,
Yeah, how did you not know that? Wait, can you do me now, please? This is fun.
I'm not using your playlist.
No, don't.
Um.
How long have I got? 3 seconds.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Shit, I don't know how to work Apple Music, man.
Just click play and then pause. Miley Cyrus.
Love that Miley Cyrus. What song is it?
Party in the USA.
Yeah! Wait, do one more for me, because you
Yeah!
did a really weird one for
I
me.
knew I would get that.
I picked an easy one for you. To get to the club, my taxi cab.
Okay. You
Okay,
ready?
okay. Yep. I say I'm too late.
Okay, yeah, you got
Shake
that. You
it
got that,
out.
you got that.
Shake it out.
But I won,
I
technically.
want another one.
You want to do another one?
Yeah, do another one.
Alright, we'll do another one. One more, we'll do one more.
I know you're somewhere out there.
Okay,
Bruno Mars.
that's good.
Somewhere far away.
Fair
right.
enough. Hannah's got an ear for music. She is really good. Talking about music, you do need to start singing.
Here we go again. I know.
Hannah's really good at singing, but for some reason she just doesn't want to sing. I don't understand why.
Do you know what it is? Number
Why?
one, the music industry scares me a little bit. It scares me. There's a lot of weird and negative people that are kind of out there in the music industry to use you. I'm not saying that
Yeah.
I'll be so amazing that everyone wants to use me, but
But it's like that everywhere.
yeah, I
If
know.
you're not getting used by your boss in your 9 to 5, you're being used by a manager who's trying to exploit you for money.
I know.
I'd rather be used by a manager who's trying to exploit you for money.
Yeah, but then I just feel like it's quite a dark life.
Yeah,
It's a bit lonely as well, I think.
it is lonely. It is lonely, yeah. But you're at an age where you're old enough to understand. You're not like Justin Bieber, who was young, naive, and
I'm not gonna be as big as Justin Bieber.
but like no, that's what I mean. Justin Bieber was too young for the fame that hit him so quickly. It was Like, he fucked him up mentally.
Well, it's more so that I'm just scared of failure. Really, that's what it is. But I know.
Scared of that is the worst possible thing you could be scared of. You know, I am only where I am today because of my failures.
I know. I know.
You have to embrace failure. You literally when I fail something, I actually get happy. Don't get me wrong, I might get stressed for like a little bit, but I'm like, you know what? I'm so glad that happened.
Because you need it to move on. Yeah.
Every time we've lost the podcast audio because we haven't done it right, I'm like, I'm
Oh my
really
God.
angry, but then I'm also like, okay, I won't do it again.
Yeah.
I've learned a lesson. I've learned from my failure, and that's the best thing you can do, guys. Is fail, okay, and don't give up. Unless obviously you're really shit, then give up.
Lovely, Callum. I actually had one of those like motivational podcasts on at the gym. So I was on the treadmill and I was like, fuck, like I want to get off this treadmill so badly right now. I was like, no, stay on it.
Yeah.
Put on one of these podcasts. The most alpha male thing I had listened to in my life.
Oh, was it one of the alpha male
It was, I
podcasts?
don't know what it was. But anyway, I put it on and it was like, so it started off where I was like, you think you're going to fail? Don't. Get back up. Get back up. And then he goes, no one's going to fucking love you. You're a little bitch. You're a pussy. And I was like,
oh my God, wait.
I was like,
I want to do a little experiment, yeah? Because they get views.
Really?
No, all of them clips get views because people like us watch it and they're like, oh, what a dickhead. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to say something really, really stupid. I'm going to clip it. I'm going to post it. I'm going to see how well the clip does. Yeah? So I'm going to say something ridiculous. I don't know what I'm going to say.
Be mindful. Be mindful.
I will. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
If you're 18 and you still live at home with your parents and you're not earning 120k a year, what are you doing? You're an absolute beta male.
You should be starting a business. You should be out there working. What are you doing at home watching TikTok?
What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you watching TikToks and not out there earning 120 grand a year? Huh? Wearing a Rolex.
You think you're going to get a girlfriend doing that?
It's ridiculous, honestly.
The generations these days, the young generations. All they do is drink iced coffees and watch TikToks. Never going to save for a house that way, are they?
No, never.
Yeah, none of us are.
Okay, we're going to see if that goes viral.
Do you know why I said that? There was this thing, it was like a presenter on like G News, like some American thing. And he was like, millennials and Gen Z are never going to buy houses because all they do is drink Starbucks and watch Netflix.
Really?
Is he dumb?
Is that why, or is it because the rate houses...
Right.
Is that why, or because inflation rates of houses is like 100 times more than
right.
inflation rates of
wages?
Because
Katie Hopkins, actually, honestly, I've been really loving Katie Hopkins recently.
Katie Hopkins, been saying some, mate, she's a saint.
She's been saying some decent shit, and I was watching, and she said, "Well, if by that rate, and she calculated it, in 166 years, millennials will be able to afford a mortgage on a 2-bedroom house in London."
Do you know what? Everyone hated her when she first came about, but little did everyone know that's what we needed.
To be fair, she was very controversial when she first came out, though. She was like, she would say some shit.
She was like the female Andrew Tate. She only called people fat.
My favourite thing was, though, she was on Good Morning Britain and she said to Holly and Phil, I just, some things are so annoying. When people call their children by names of cities and countries, and then like Holly goes, isn't your child's name India?
Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, see, that's what makes me think she was doing that to troll people.
I don't know, because
You can't be serious.
But she's a smart lady. Surely she wouldn't have.
People can say it as much as they want. We need people like Andrew Tate and Katie Hopkins, people who are going to speak reality into people's brains. For example, how many conspiracies have actually turned out not to be conspiracies in the last 5 years?
I mean, I don't know. I've been watching a lot of TikTok conspiracies. After the last podcast, we were speaking about conspiracy theories. My whole For You page, I find that I like one thing and my entire page about it for the whole day, right?
That is true, yeah.
And I was watching this thing about something called the firmament, how people believe...
Oh, what, the dome theory?
Right, there is an entire community of people, like, this is like, I'm talking, they get millions of views of these videos, because I was watching, I was like, wow, I kind of believe it a little bit.
Yeah,
but I know
it makes
it's not
you
real.
believe it, don't it?
They're so good with it, the way they edit these videos.
Yeah.
About how they believe we've never been to space and that the Earth is in a firmament, which basically means like a dome. Like we're in a dome where we can't get past a certain part of the atmosphere. A
simple way to put it is, have you ever seen that Simpsons episode where they get under the dome,
yeah,
blah, blah, blah. Now, the Simpsons is never wrong.
Oh, they're not.
It's never wrong. It's almost like the government do it to play with us a little bit, and they put everything that's going to happen in the future into the Simpsons.
That being said, though, science would contradict the firmament belief a lot.
You can't believe everything science tells us these days. Scientists told us that the jab would stop you from getting COVID. It would stop spreading COVID.
So what do we believe anymore? What can we believe anymore? I feel like, because I saw this thing, up until about the 80s, everyone listened to the media and the government. It was like that. It was God. That was the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You found out everything from the newspapers. Everything you heard was real. Now I don't even know what to believe anymore. If I'm drinking water from the tap, am I going to die? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, there's so much about water that we could go
See,
into.
see,
Oh my god.
what can we do? These lights being on right now, are we harming the environment using electricity? Probably, yeah.
That's the thing. Who can you believe? And that it's fucking with everyone's heads.
Yeah.
It's like personal trainers online telling you to do this: eat carbs, don't eat carbs, keto diet,
Yeah.
high protein, low protein. It's like, who the fuck do we listen
I
to?
think that's what's made our generation so like. Just we find funny in it because it's like, well, what can we believe? It's like, you know, when we found out about the aliens, the memes about it. It's like, what other generation do you know that would make fucking memes about there being aliens?
I don't understand why that was released and no one is talking about it as much
Because
as they should be.
do you know what it is? It's because no one cares in that now. Until we see proof
That's what
of
I
it,
mean. No one
cares.
believes anything the media is
Yeah,
saying.
until I see proof of it, until you tell me what is actually happening, I'm not going to believe you.
Yeah,
I'm so cynical with it. I need to. The biggest skepticism in it is that you can't tell people something and not show them the proof.
yeah, exactly.
It's like somebody saying, I don't know, oh yeah, I want a million. Show me.
Where's the proof?
Where's the proof? You know,
Yeah.
proof in the pudding, baby. I need the proof in the pudding. Here's another thing I saw on TikTok the other day. Speaking about the firmament, it's funny. I find that I get all of my information nowadays from TikTok. Again, what do I believe?
That's because the media is bullshit.
Whoa.
TikTok's the only reliable source of information we can get these days.
And then again, is it reliable? Do we even know it is? Anyway, airlines are now weighing their passengers.
Yeah, that's peak. Because imagine you want to go on holiday, but you don't get let on because you're too fat.
Well, it's like a lot of people that are overweight have to buy 2 seats, don't they now? Because before they would just buy 1 seat and it would also be they took up too much space, so now they have to buy 2 seats. So a lot of airlines actually force them to pay for the double fee as well.
Why don't they just like introduce like a row that's for fat people?
That is so rude.
It's not rude. Right, listen, I hate it when people say this. Calling someone fat is not rude. It's a fact. It's a fact. It's like saying, "Oh, you're skinny."
That's one thing I don't like is that like if you were to go up to somebody and say you're fat, it's rude. If you go up to someone and say you're skinny, it's not. It's a compliment. But for some people,
No,
that's damaging. That's triggering.
For some people, it's triggering. If someone called me skinny a couple of years ago, I would have been like, "Oh,
yeah,
I've been working hard." Why, like, but it would have been true.
Yeah.
Like I was skinny.
But like, what if someone's recovering from like an eating disorder and you go up to them and say, "Wow, you're so skinny"? How do you think that's gonna make them feel? And the same vice versa.
See, that's where I think that calling someone skinny can actually be more problematic than calling someone fat.
What is commenting on somebody's like personal physique in general is not a good thing unless you know them well enough. You know, I feel like it's so. I don't know. It's just so like going up to somebody and being like, "Wow, you look so like this." You know, okay. You know when you got a spot on your face. You know it's there right now. I know it's there. Okay, I can feel it. And someone comes up to you, namely Callum, and goes, "Fucking hell, who's your friend?" It's not funny. I know it's there.
Are you British if you don't say that to someone who's got a spot though?
It's like
you charging them rent yet?
It's like, I know I have a spot. You must not need to point it out. I know it's there. Now that you've said it, I'm now more self-conscious. If someone said, "Oh, you're sweating," cheers, love. Great.
That's
now my
not
day's
that deep,
ruined.
though.
Oh, you got unibrow. Oh, great. Day's ruined. Day's ruined.
Why did you look at my unibrow and then say that? Do I actually have a unibrow?
Oh no, just in general. You know what I mean? I'm like, "Oh, you look really pale today. Thanks. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate that."
All right, then. Speaking about appearances, why is it so important for a man to be tall for a woman?
I
Don't just be biased because I'm short.
You're not short, Callum.
Why do you think it is that women prefer a taller man over a shorter man?
I just think some women just want that kind of like, oh, so big, you know?
Is it? Carry on.
Callum, I'm not saying it like that.
I'm joking. But what I'm saying is, one day, do you think it will like be the short men's turn? Do you think it'll be like, oh, tall men, they get knee problems early, they get back problems early. Oh, this tall guy can't really cuddle me, he can't really spoon me, it's uncomfortable. Doggy's hard.
No, but I don't really see. I think nowadays it's not that big of a deal anymore. I know you say it's when's it going to be the short.
You
king's
say
time.
that, but then like all supermodels are like 6'5".
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So when will it be our turn? When will they get a 5'8" motherfucker on the catwalk strutting LV? Huh?
Go
Why
on.
have they all got to be tall?
You could do that.
I know I could do that.
You're not 5'8", but you could do that.
I am 5'8". What do you think I am?
Oh my god, sorry. I thought you said 5'4". My brain didn't connect just then.
See that? She's already violating my height, for fuck's sake. That's out of order.
How tall? Do you think you look taller or shorter on camera?
I think I look taller on camera when I'm alone,
Mm.
If I'm standing next to T or Tay,
Fucking hell. Yeah, but they're the
I look
tallest
like a
people I've seen in my
fucking
life.
midget.
They're the tallest boys I've met in my life.
I literally look like a midget next
Trust
to
you
them.
to get like 6 foot something friends.
I know, but that's the thing. I've always had tall friends, or I'm just extremely short. Either fucking one. But yeah, like it's like when I start going to the gym and I get bulky again, I look shorter because
You
I'm
widen
wider.
out.
Yeah. So as I'm getting wider now, I'm like, fuck, I look like really like chunky.
Like, do you think people meet you in real life and think, oh, is he shorter or taller than I thought he was
Right.
going to be?
Some people are fucking pricks. Yeah. I've been out so many. I once walked into this bar. Yeah. Where was I? I was in Tenerife. I was with Tay, and I walked in, and there was this girl from Liverpool who was working there, waiting. And she goes, "Fucking hell, you like that off TikTok?" She's like, "You're way shorter in real life." I was like, "You fucking little shit."
Oh,
She's like,
who's? Oh, give me her fucking number. All right,
oh, actually,
mate.
I've got her number. I'll give it to you. Hey, hey, hey!
Funny, aren't you
No,
funny?
but I was like, oh, okay, well, that's out of order. Just called me short. I
That
think
is
I'm average
rude.
height.
See, let's just all stop commenting on people's appearances. It's just rude. It's like trolls, okay? I need to address this. Some of the comments I see on people's TikToks or videos or Instagrams are just so unnecessary. It's just people just sitting there behind their keyboard, just texting. It's like Taylor Swift, right? So Taylor Swift to hit 100 million streams on Spotify, which means that she's now in the 100 million club with The Weeknd. Yeah, the comments never liked her music anyway. Oh, whatever. Yeah. Kanye West, yeah? A picture of him walking around with no shoes, looking disheveled. Like, when I say disheveled, I mean the man looked like shit. All the comments. Oh, bless him, he's having a hard time, isn't he? Someone else going, yeah, he knows what he's doing. He's touching the earth with no shoes on.
Yeah.
The double standards of some people in the music industry is so frustrating.
It's not even the music industry, it's the audience.
Yeah.
Your audience is, so for example, the more successful you get, the more people are going to hate on you because you're living the life that they dream of. And if they all want to see your downfall, they all want to see you completely fall off. Like, the bigger you get, the more people are going to want to see that.
But Taylor Swift is a smart, talented, educated, rich woman, and people can't stand it. People can't stand. You might not like her music, but you must admit she's a lovely person. Kanye West is not a lovely person.
Yeah.
He's not a nice person.
I mean,
I love
we
his
don't
music.
know. We don't know Kanye West.
Right.
We don't
I
know
love
Taylor
his music.
Swift,
I
so-
love his music. But he's not, from what the media have portrayed, he's not a good person. So why is there like a...
You just said it, from what the media have portrayed.
Mm,
The media can make you think anything. Literally
wow.
can make you think anything. For example, Kanye West might be the nicest man in the world trying to do good for humanity.
Do you think?
Although, oh my God, have you seen this?
What?
Kanye West got caught being topped off on a boat by his new girlfriend.
I mean, by the photo...
Butt cheeks out and everything.
By the photo, though, can you tell that it's definitely that? Do you think?
What other reason is she going to be on her knees and he's going to have his trousers down?
Well, but the thing is, though, you can't actually see her on her knees. You just see her head pop up. So what if she was like...
Hannah, he's got his trousers down. His bum cheeks are out.
What if he was just letting the air get to it and she was down there scrubbing the floor or something? I don't know.
For fuck's sake, you're so naive.
Don't
aren't
let
you?
the media tell you everything, all right?
But that's the thing. I don't think Kanye would ever have done that, so I still think he's a clone.
Right, so what would your reaction be if you got photographed with that happening? How would you react?
First of all, give me my fucking privacy. I'm with my wife on a boat. If I want to get some sloppy top.
I hate when you call it
But
that.
no, however, if I knew the public eye was on me like that, I would not be risking anything like that. Because now, let's face it, that's literally giving him a really bad name.
What's worse is that people are making edits of it. His daughter's on TikTok.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, North's on TikTok. It's kind of it's gross. It is gross.
That is what makes me think he's a clone. Kanye West would never have done that.
Callum, we're not getting into this clone stuff again because I can't talk with you about it.
Kanye West
you
wouldn't do that.
You go
bro.
too much into it, and I can't.
You notice he's covering his face in most of his pictures.
Oh yeah, probably because he doesn't. He's like
nut face and that.
Ew! Why did I make the face?
Oh my God.
Please don't put the camera on me for that bit. Anywho, here's another thing I want us to talk about. Do you think men should take contraception? Contraception being a barrier to stop you from having children.
I don't believe it should just be women taking contraception.
Of course.
Like, obviously, condoms are shit. So
Callum,
no
you
one
can't
wants to
promote
use
that.
no one wants to use condoms. However, use condoms because you don't want unprotected sex. Okay.
You've just said the most contradictory sentence. Start again.
Having sex with a condom on is like having a shower with a raincoat on. It's just the feeling's not there. But what I'm saying is, if you don't want to get diseases or an unexpected baby, wear a fucking condom. But yes, I think men should also have to take contraception because when females take them, their hormones are all over the place. I don't agree that they're good for you. Now, with a man taking contraception, I don't know what the side effects would be.
Well, the thing is with female contraception, because I saw a video again, TikTok, about a woman explaining she found out she had osteoporosis after taking contraception for 8 years. She's fit as anything. She's healthy. You know, she goes to the gym every day. But because she'd been taking fake hormones, basically, she had no period for 8 years. Because some pills can stop your period, if you didn't know that. And yeah, for 8 years she had no period and found out she had osteoporosis, which means she had no hormone, no estrogen and progesterone, and weak bones. She had none of it left in her body, no hormones, because it had literally stripped away her natural hormones. Like
Shit.
when people tell me, like when girls tell me that they haven't had a period in like 3 years, I know so many girls, so many of my friends that don't get periods anymore because the pill stops that and it
Mm.
stops their natural hormones from basically producing. How is that normal to give to kids? Like I was given the pill when I was 15.
Yeah,
It's
crazy.
if you open up a pill packet, uh, not that kind of pill packet. If you open up a contraceptive pill packaging and you get the side effects list up, you're looking at a scroll. It is
Mm.
mental. The things there, the side effects that you can get from taking
Yeah.
the pill, and to be given that to young girls. I mean, great. It stopped my acne. That was amazing for a good few years.
Mm.
But on top of that, I was depressed. I literally wouldn't leave the house. My mood swings were awful. I felt like shit. It. I was eating considerable amount more.
You was eating a
It was
lot.
bad. It was bad. But it was all because the hormones in my body were not natural. They were imbalanced. So
Mm.
there are so many alternatives people need to start looking into, like male contraception.
Not
Why?
even male contraception. More like you can get a vasectomy.
That's
A
what.
man
No,
can
no.
get a vasectomy.
That's a form of a contraception, is what I'm saying.
Oh
So a
right,
way
yeah.
that a man can do it. So that why do we have to? Why have I got to be doing something for you to not have a child?
Can you still nut if you get the vasectomy?
Yes.
Can you actually? Can I search this up?
Go on.
Oh, that's funny. So a man who has had a vasectomy can still make semen and is able to ejaculate,
Yeah.
but the semen doesn't contain sperm. I thought semen and sperm were the same thing.
So did I. Show me that.
What is the difference between semen and sperm?
Oh God. This is not-
Different. The difference between semen and sperm are part of semen. Oh wait, hold on. Sperm are part of semen and certainly not part of sperm.
Oh, so you can get. So basically, the little sperms are inside the semen, which is the gloopy stuff.
Semen is the white fluid that comes out from the penis. That process is also known as ejaculation when sexual intercourse culminates. Sperm is the male reproductive cell and is only a component of semen, which is very important if you're trying to have children. Oh, that's interesting.
So why can't men take a pill that stops them from producing sperm? Why? Why hasn't it been done? You know why? Because society doesn't want it to happen. Society wants women to suffer. They want us to suffer. They want us to be the ones to be doing it. Because for a man, stick their thing anywhere, have a child. Oh, they're fucking off. Right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? We have to suffer with, on top of having periods every month, then worrying about when are we taking a pill? Or am I getting an implant? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? Oh, I don't feel too great because I'm having a million different types of hormones in my body. Oh, wait, am I pregnant? Oh, no, I am pregnant. Oh, wait, the dad's gone. Bye.
Okay, that's not every man. You can't generalize men.
It's true. It's true.
Okay.
It's true.
The double
But
standards.
my point is that contraception, female contraception, should not be given to young girls so quickly at the drop of a
Yeah,
hat.
true. I do agree with that. But then again, the big pharmaceutical companies just want to get medication out to anyone because it's money for them. Like antidepressants, anxiety tablets, ADHD pills. Everyone's got ADHD these days, apparently. So they're just dishing them out. They're making billions.
TikTok told me I had ADHD the other
Yeah,
day.
but I'm not going to diagnose myself, all right? I'm just going to get along with life because I'm happy the way I am. Although I do want to go to a doctor soon and figure out why, for some reason, I hyperfixate on things and then all of a sudden lose interest in it. It really pisses me off because I don't want that to happen again with the gym and with content.
That is ADHD, isn't it?
Why did you say it like that? ADHD.
ADHD.
But
Stop taking the piss out of the way I talk. I'm not doing this anymore.
because I really want to get to the root cause of the reason why I do a task but either can't finish it or just lose complete interest in it.
Do you think that could stem from like you being younger and because you've got brothers and big family and that like you would start something but like not have time to finish it, or like you would start getting settled in something and then have to change or do something different? Do you think that's what it could be?
So a part of it could be that because I moved house so much as a kid, it's sort of like, I don't really have that mentality of seeing things through. It's like getting settled. No, I can't get settled. I've got to do this and that. But since I was a kid, I just can't stick to one thing. I've always just, so for example, I go into it like the most passionate. I'll buy everything. I'll invest in it so much, but this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. A few months later, I don't want to do it no more.
I think for you it's the immediate gratification. You want to do it and you want to succeed at it quick, and when you don't, you'll lose interest, and that's what your issue is that you don't see things through.
The thing I've done the longest is content creating
Yeah,
and the gym just before the content
like
creating.
all the cameras and everything when you started buying them. Like I bought Callum's first laptop for him
Oh yeah, you
in
did. Did I
2020.
ever pay you back for that?
I don't think you did.
Well, over time, come on,
Over
babe.
time, you probably pay it back. Yeah.
Yeah.
But listen, when you're in a relationship for this long, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It
My
doesn't-
money's her money, her money's her money.
No, Callum, that is not true. I've paid for plenty for you, mate. I've taken you on many a holiday, all
Yeah,
right?
you
So
have,
let's
yeah,
not talk
yeah.
about that.
It's equal here.
Would you like to see, right? Okay. I thought about this the other day. Would you like to see a list or like a total of how much we've both spent on each other and how
I
so
would
how much each other
fucking
owes?
love that.
Would you really?
I would love that.
'Cause
I'd
when
be
you-
rich.
Because when you've been in a long term relationship, it kind of becomes like when you buy things or when you both pay for things, like because you're together, it doesn't really matter who pays and stuff. So it's just like whoever's there in the moment.
Yeah.
And like over time, like I've paid for holidays, Callum's paid for holidays. Like we've both done things for each other. So I'd love to see who has spent the most on each other, total wise.
Another question: how much would you pay to see your school memories from the first day to the last day
Anything.
with me?
What do you mean?
You have to watch every single memory, but with me.
Why wouldn't I want to watch every memory with you? What am I going to do something crazy in year 7?
I don't know. Wait, what about year 10 and 11 when you was kissing all these guys? How awkward would that be? How awkward would that?
kissing
How
all these
awkward
guys.
would that be if me
Callum,
and you
my
were sitting
fir-
there and all of a sudden I'm watching you kiss another guy? And I'm like,
Vice versa.
yeah, I didn't say I'd let you.
You cheeky fuck. I would love to see my school memories again. School was the best years. It was the best years.
Do you know what I'm going to do with my kid? I'm going to buy him a hidden camera. And that's a
GoPro.
bit perverty, actually.
I'm going to get him to take GoPro around
Yeah,
school.
that's a bit perverty.
Go under the skirts.
I'll be like, oh no, wear this from the first day of your school. Wear this on the first day of school all the way till the last, and you'll be able to watch your memories back. He will soon thank me. So will his friends.
Why is it always got to be a he? Why is it when men think about them having a child, they always go to him?
Well, you do the same. Women do the same thing when you talk about your child. Like
No.
she.
No,
What do you say? It.
which is them.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off.
Okay, so now that you've done with that, I'm gonna hold your hand. Oh, do you know what? I'm getting calluses from the gym. Feel my callus.
Ew,
there.
that's disgusting. You're becoming a man.
What? Feel my callus. Feel it.
Alright.
It's from the assisted pull up, guys, not just the normal pull
She
up.
calls that a callus. That's my normal skin.
Yeah, because you're rough as hell.
My callus are fucked.
It's annoying. Callum went from when I first his hands have always been rough, yeah. Became a carpenter, so his hands went mega rough. Then became a gym body crazy guy, so his hands were super rough. Now he's a content creator. They're still rough.
Yeah, because no. A few months ago, when I weren't going to the gym, they got really soft, and people I weren't. When I was shaking people's hands, they weren't saying they're not that rough. They're not rough anymore. So I was like, oh shit, maybe
What,
I
you
should
want
stop.
rough hands?
Yeah, I want rough hands. It's a
Why?
sign when I shake a man's hand and he's got clammy, soft hands, I'm like, it's weird.
Okay, but they could be doing 1,010,000 more things than you, and you don't know that.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Right, so if you were to shake my hand in public,
Mm.
shake my hand. Would you not think it's a firm handshake?
It's a good handshake, but
Yeah.
you've got such dainty little fingers that I would literally like when I shake someone's hand. You've got as a man, you have to give it a squeeze to just show, innit? You just like,
All right,
yeah, I'm here.
This isn't
I'm
an
here.
alpha male podcast.
So like,
I'm not doing this.
yeah, and if it's clammy and it's skinny, and I feel like I could crush it, it's just like, come on, man, you got to squeeze me back. Do you know what I mean?
Anyway, guys, we hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate each and every single one of you. We are going to get a guest on soon, by the way.
Woo woo.
I want to get a studio, but I just don't think we're going to be able to get a studio just for a guest. So we're going to invite a guest over. We're going to have one on. We don't know who yet. There's a big variety of people we can pick from.
So put in the comments who you'd like to see, and on Spotify, put it in the comment section there too.
Yes.
So I hope you guys have a lovely day. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, all the rest of that, all of that.
All of that.
And
Thank
then
you for watching,
hopefully
guys.
Callum will have a trim in the next episode too. So
Yes, that's why I'm wearing a hat. I will. Thank you guys for watching. Love
we
you.
love
Bye.
you.